Hey everybody. Hey everybody. Hello chat. Good good evening. I almost said good morning. It's fine. My brain's fine. Good evening. Hello. Welcome to Wednesday. I'm here. Hey. Oh my god, 5 months. Again, AJ, thank you for the renewal. I also cannot believe it's been 5 months. Knife Nail, thank you for the renewal. Wait, has it been 5 months almost to the No, probably not to the day. I guess I should figure out to the day when that is. But that's exciting. Thank you guys for renewing. I very much appreciate it. Uh, where are we? What are we doing? Hello. I'm less crazed than I was last week. That's the good news. Probably. It might be more entertaining when I'm crazed, but it's probably worse for me emotionally. Uh, so maybe that cuts even. Uh, yeah. I'm gonna have a sip of this beer, and that's gonna right me. Well, I got an Earl Grey saison, and taking a sip of it, I think what I wanted was Earl Grey tea, and I should have known that this was a beer, and that it was not fundamentally going to be the creamy, milky Earl Grey tea that I was hoping. It's good though. Oh, Crazy Gibbous, thank you. That was a heck of a lot of a great time. God, I listened to the new episode of Dungeons and Daddies that came out today. It's so much. Uh, I'm so excited to see where they go with this arc because oh boy, oh, is something. Um, hmm. Oh, I hope you're not still having a real bad time, or if you are, I hope that this will be helpful. Four seals in a coat. four, four seals in a coat. You should feel very good about your username. It's extremely good. Oh man, I'm just like on the edge of my seat. For those of you who are watching done or listening to Dungeons and Daddies, I'm so enthralled by what is even going to happen with the arc that they're doing right now. So yeah, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't listened, but or who are intending to listen soon. But it's incredible. Quanta Cucumber. Yes. Yes. I'm so glad that I actually just recently reread it because I was trying to remember. There was a line that I thought for certain was in The Haunting of Hill House about how if you sleep on your side, it wears your heart out faster. Because that's just something I remember from the first time I read it. And for years and years had thought was in that book. So I read the book to read. And also it'd been probably a decade since I've read it. And I felt like I should re-up my love for it, I guess. So anyway, I read it a couple weekends ago, and that line's not in it. Shirley Jackson does not say at any point in that book that sleeping on your side wears your heart out faster. But what I discovered is that because after reading the book, I rewatched The Haunting, the Robert Bloch version from the 60s, I think it is. Incredible movie, very good adaptation, but they say it in the movie, so I wasn't super far off, but I thought it was from the book for some reason. Anyway, that's all a digression to say it's a great ass book, and it holds up and it's incredible. When I read it, it's one of those books where like everything's so good and Shirley Jackson's writing is so beautiful and tense. I don't want the book to end. So it was great. I've been slowly making my way through Shirley Jackson's oeuvre, and I don't have that many books left. But I've been pacing myself because they're so good. But it made me want to get back on that oeuvre train. Thank you, Cinnamon Shakes. 4 months. God. Oh, I'm glad you can loiter for a bit. Thank you for re-upping your subscription. I appreciate it. I guess let's start making something since y'all are here. Oh, We Have Always Lived in the Castle is my favorite Shirley Jackson book. It's just incredible. It just appeals to me so much as somebody who grew up in a big old house that all of my friends thought was haunted, out in the woods. We've Always Lived in this castle really appeals to me. There we go. Okay. So it's almost the Lunar New Year. Very excited. Oh, have I seen the Elizabeth Moss Shirley Jackson movie? Oh no, I didn't see it. I went to a talk that was given. So the Library of America recently published a collection of Shirley Jackson novels and short stories and stuff, and it's on my to purchase list. Um, and I went to a talk that was about that, given by like one of Shirley Jackson's biographers, and she had some thoughts about it. Mostly that it was incredibly historically inaccurate and highly fictionalized. But I would like to see it. I heard good things, but I also heard that it really uh, overplays perhaps her mental illness and underplays her competency as an artist. That's what I've heard. Incredibly on brand. Of course, I lived in a castle. It wasn't haunted. Here's the thing. It's a beautiful, sweet little house, deep, deep, deep in the woods. It was not haunted. It was beautiful and cozy. I did find a skull in the backyard once, but I don't think you can blame that on the house. Okay. It's almost Lunar New Year, and it's about to be the year of the ox, so I figured that would be a cool, nice thing to have, to do a stream on. So I figure we do like a cute little ox, and to prepare, I looked at a bunch of pictures of oxens, because I think they're pretty cute. Yes, it was okay. So here's the story. This is a very here's a story. This is a story from my childhood. Here's a story from my youth. I'm gonna start doing stuff in Blender so that we're being productive, but I'll tell you guys this story. So grew up in the woods, very, very deep in the woods, very old woods. We had a nice big creek in the backyard. It's definitely the sort of thing where it's like, at some point there must have been an earthquake that just kind of tore open the earth, because there was this very, very jagged, pretty wide creek in the forest in our backyard, and it had a whole bunch of trees that were broken down over it. So it was clearly just like the earth just cracked itself open, because Southern Illinois has a lot of earthquakes. If you're not familiar, it is on a fault line. So there is a creek in our backyard, and I would often go hiking and walking around in that. That's just most of what I did. Again, we didn't live in town, so I didn't have like a ton of people friends growing up. I'm super normal though, and you'd never know it. But there was one time when I was very, very young, probably preteen, when I was walking and just hiking like I normally did. It was winter. It was deep in the winter. The creek was frozen over, and I was walking along, and I looked down, and there was a skull frozen in the creek, and it was partially underwater and partially on top, so I could see sort of like this part of the head, like a kind of like an eye socket section. And it's like there are a lot of animals in the forest. I mean, there were always deer, and there were a lot of coyotes, and just like, I mean, and raccoons and possums and all sorts of things. So like finding bones of animals was not necessarily uncommon. But I was very certain this was a human skull. And what I remember of this moment is that I walked up, saw this skull that was half frozen in the water. I stopped for a moment and thought, what should I do? And so I screamed. I just like screamed, because it was the forest and it was in the middle of the woods and nobody could hear me. So you could just be as loud as you want. And so I screamed at the top of my lungs. It was a very calculated scream. It was not like, I have seen a skull, I'm horrified. It was like, I guess I should scream. This is a scary thing to have happened to one's self. And so I screamed, and then I stopped and was like, I don't know what to do about this. This is a skull. this is a skull and it really looks human. I mean, the thing about deer skulls is that they look different. They just look, they're just differently shaped, and they have different implements coming off of them depending on like if there are horns and that sort of thing. So I left the woods and I went back home, and I went to my mom and I said, Mom, there's a skull frozen in the creek. Because I thought we should probably do something about it. If it's a human skull, we should probably do something about it. Yeah, to clarify, this was like a polished skull, so it wasn't like, it wasn't like, it wasn't like, it was like, it looked polished, like it looked like a prop almost, like it wasn't covered in meat, flesh. But it was also winter, so it's not impossible that it was picked over. Anyway, Pidgewinks, it's probably not a bear skull because I don't think there were bears in southern Illinois, at least in our area. I don't know if our woods were big enough to support that sort of thing. But, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of plains in southern Illinois. Anyway, I told my mom, and she said it wasn't a human skull. And I said, it was a human skull, Mom, for sure. And she said, no, it just wasn't. And I just sort of left it at that because she was a grown-up and I was a child, and I didn't really know what to do about arguing. Like, I didn't know how to argue with her about what I had seen. And so I just sort of accepted that it was not a human skull. And I often think back on that because I had intended to go back once the spring thawed out the river and to check on what I had seen, but I was a child, and so the spring came and went, and I just never, like, the river defrosted and I never went and did that. So I've always wondered to this day of like, what did I actually see? What did I actually see? Was my mom right? Did I not see a skull? Or was she just not wanting to deal with this today? A very relatable stance. If a child came up to me today and said, I saw a human skull, I would never just say no. I don't know if she was gaslighting me. I don't think she was gaslighting because I think she earnestly did not think whatever I saw was a human skull. But yeah, she might not have known what to do. Welcome, Ron Chan. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for subscribe. Thank you for the subscribe, Olive Garden official TM. So proud to be officially sponsored by Olive Garden. Doing great work with your breadsticks. Genuinely do not know what my mom was hoping to achieve. I haven't ever asked her about this. I've asked her about some of the other weird stuff I remember as a child, and the answers I get are usually very unsatisfying in the kind of way where like she just won't acknowledge it or won't give me any confirmation or denial. And so I think if I asked my mom about this, she would not remember. Or if she did remember, she wouldn't tell me. Was I a curious kid? Yeah. But I was also often up alone. Like I just didn't spend a lot of time as a youth around people. I mean, con artists, there's ways of getting skulls. I think most of them are illegal. Do you guys remember that Tumblr, that period of time when there were just Tumblr people grave robbing and then selling human bones on the internet? I think about that sometimes. This stream turned out to be much spookier than I was expecting already. Oh man, that was a time. Yeah, it was just like that one girl. I think there was like one or two copycats after that. It is a for real thing. You guys can look it up. It's extremely whack. It is extremely, extremely whack. Oh, decommissioned science skeleton. That's a good idea. Oh, Knife's Nail, probably not. I think that was like Tumblr heyday. So, I mean, you shouldn't steal people's bones. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion. Wait, whether or not did you email them? Good. Thank you, Drazia. mm. Anyway, that fucking human teeth on Etsy. I think human teeth is fine because presumably that's somebody's tooth that they willingly gave up, I guess. You know, I once purchased parrot feathers off the internet, and you have to go to like certain places to get that because of endangered and poaching and stuff like that. So I have to imagine there's something like that for teeth, though, right? Right? The bones belong in a museum. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you find a human finds, oh yeah, it's a good question. Here's the thing: is like, what do you do? What do you do? What would you do? What do you do? I was using the feathers for. What was I using the feathers for? I think a mask. I think I was making a mask. God, I wonder if I still have those feathers. They've got to be somewhere. They were beautiful. They were so beautiful. I ended up not using them. They were just so iridescent. They were indescribable. I couldn't use them for the project. They were too beautiful. But I don't know where I put them. Probably in one of my parents' home. Real human bone D20. Okay. That's pretty intense. If I could sell any one of my bones, which would I sell? I don't know if I want to sell any of my bones. I'm making an ox. I'm remembering now what I'm doing. We got off on a real. This stream went really off the hook. Much more dire-somely than maybe any stream I've done so far. Yeah, and yet it has nothing to do with with what we're doing on the stream today. An extra bone in her knee. Wait, why wouldn't they let her keep it? Just worm. That's outrageous. That's her bones. You should be able to keep your bones. I always regret not asking for my wisdom teeth bones. That's outrageous. Although a good pitch for maybe a story prompt. A biohazard? But they're your teeth. Oh yeah, medical waste. Yeah, that might be the case. I wonder if they have to do stuff to them before you can have them. You had to keep 2 of your wisdom teeth? I wonder if that's like a state by state. I wonder if that's like a state by state thing where some states you can use them and keep them and some you can't. Yeah, it's the snoot, AJ. Zarl. Or oxen snoot. At the Tooth Foundry, what do they do with the melted wisdom teeth, Peter? They legally have to implant them into dolls to make spooky teeth dolls. This is good. Oh, I see. They've got a side racket. Hmm. Hmm. We'll add. Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good frame. Thinking about muskox horns. I feel like I often accidentally make horns, so for once I'm going to do it on purpose. And now I'm going to save before I forget that that's a thing I should do. Okay, saved. All right. 6 wisdom teeth? Isn't that abnormal? Don't most people only have the 4? Where were the other 2? Where were the other 2 at? Canine fell out 3 times. Loose teeth. That's legitimate nightmare stuff. Sephiroth hair, yeah. Oh boy. What am I doing here? What am I looking for? There we go. Oh, I mean, we've got such variety of horns that we can do. Cause some of them got real curly horns. I like the muskox because it looks like they're wearing hats, or like they got like a kind of like a 90s haircut where it's like a bleached, really stylized bang. Have your parents have your sister's appendix. How are they storing that? Where are they storing that? A baby tooth. I've accidentally plunged us into Body Horror Central. I don't regret it. It's just where we're at now, I guess. I did curse us. I'm very sorry. Elland horns. Oh, let me look that up. Oh, those are cool. God, that would be hard to model, but they are cool. Yeah, those are very good. And Cole, this is going to devolve into me Googling oxen, which I'm okay with. I hope it's entertaining to watch. It's crazy what? Okay, Ancol Langhorn horns are buck wild. What am I looking at? This does look like something I would create. Oh my god. Thank you, Coughing Kate. The Ancol Longhorn cattle horns are wild. These are all super, super wild. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a great point, Rebecca. 2015. I don't know the full extent of my power yet, so it's possible. They're wild, right, Ron Chan? Yeah. Yes. I don't know why I use your full name every time, Ron. I'm going to stop doing that. Oh, man. Whoa. Did you get whether or not did you get the tissue back? They said no. That's bullshit. It's ridiculous that we don't get full ass autonomy over our full ass bodies. How dare anybody tell me I don't keep the parts of my bodies that I've lopped off? Hmm. 100 quotes. God, that's amazing. I like how clearly you can tell which quotes come from a game and which quotes come from the nightmare art streams. Ron, you've often been a both names guy? I I mean, your name is punchy. It's undeniable. Your name's got verve. It's got punch. It's a catchy name to say. I mean, God, okay, let's make a decision. gotta focus up. Fucking chaos energy today. That's what it is in the chat. And in here also in my brain. Chaos energy. I just haven't thought about that fucking skull in so long. Maybe I should ask my mom if she remembers it. I don't often talk to my mom, but I've been meaning to call her. Maybe I should call her and ask if she remembers it. I just don't think she will. I just don't think she will. And if she does, I don't totally know if I can trust any of her reminiscences on the subject. I'm not going to call my mom on a stream. First of all, I don't want to have to explain to her what the stream is. Second of all, I don't want her to know that I have a stream that she could sit in on. No, all of that, no. I mean, I talked to both of my parents at Christmas, so it's fine. It's only February. I mean, generally, Jenna, I have found actual animal skulls in the woods, and I've never grabbed them, but every time I tell my dad, he's always like, "Why didn't you grab it? That's cool decorations. It could have a cool skull in here." And I'm like, I don't know. That's nature's skull. That skull doesn't belong to me. That's nature's skull. I mean, listen, when you live in the woods, when you live in like real ass woods, I mean, it's just like creatures just live there. And then when they die there, they leave their parts there, and that's just it. What if she tells me it was my skull? I mean, like, so like growing up, this I have thought about. I think about this very frequently. Growing up, I have two half brothers who are a lot older than me, but they would always tell me that, I mean, they, like classic half brother stuff, or classic big brother stuff. They would always tell me all sorts of weird shit about where I came from. So they told me that like my parents were like carnies, and that they just left me with my parents and they were going to come back and like kidnap me at some point. One time, or they used to tell me that my parents were bombs and that one day I would blow up. But they also frequently told me that that I had a twin sister, and that my twin sister was buried in the backyard. And like I was definitely old enough at this point that I knew that they were just joshing, so that's fine. But yeah, that's just yeah. It's just older sibling culture. Yeah, I mean that is, yeah. Thank you, Cyanide Detox. Yes, we're committed to the horns. This actually looks oxen adjacent, which I feel great for how barely conscious I've been throughout the proceedings of this stream. Cinnamon shakes. My brother convinced me that my favorite doll was possessed by a demon and that it would move around at night, except you would also wake up at night and move it around. It's really good. Whoa, I love that. Your older sister flipped the script, told you were adopted. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. I genuinely don't know where the "you're a bomb and you're gonna blow up" came from, but that's pretty good. As far as like things to tell a younger sibling, that's a pretty good ass one. Yeah, it's very creative. The creativity in my family comes from my mom's side, and they are half brothers on my mom's side, so that all tracks. Huh, thank you, Harley in absentia. Yep, drink some water. Gonna have some water right now. It's been a long day. I filmed 2 videos today, and it was just like, that was just my day. It was a lot. Oh, pardon my very. I hope that burp was not audible. It was a lot. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's 2 videos. It was one normal essay video and one overboard. So keep your eyes out for those. Those are gonna be coming out sometime in the next month. I don't know. It was a lot. I would not. It was just sort of. That's just sort of how things worked out. My favorite step. My favorite step of any of this stream is when I get to add leggies. Look at these little leggies. It's so good. I mean, I feel like, yeah, just like having siblings. So I've got 2 half brothers and a sister, uh, and my half brothers weren't around a lot growing up because they are like, I mean, when I say they're older than me, I mean like quite substantially. Like, I think one's 14 years older and one's 20 years older or so. So like a very, very, like they were grown ass adults who'd already gone through their own shit by the time I was born. So I just don't know them very well. We didn't connect very much. They were always just sort of mysterious figures in my life. A false idol from the Ten Commandments. Yeah, this looks like it could be golden. Have we? We've done it before on the stream. Have we accidentally made yet another Donkey Kong idol? This is just a cute little ox. Yeah! Ika, I also love it. It's a cutie pie. Yeah, the bottom... that is accidental. I don't think that's where oxen butts are. I think the oxen butt is probably up a little bit higher. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a human butt. Maybe I'll just... I kind of like it, though. It's not on purpose. Hide the butt with a tail. Yeah, that's a great idea. Needs a thicker butt. See, I was thinking about the opposite. I was thinking about, like... What a weird tail. Is that right? Just worm. Yeah, you're right. It does look like rat balls. I might... Hold on. Let me... Okay, I feel better about that. It was cutie, but I mean, I feel like at least Mux Oxen, I'm looking at some reference photos now, pretty hairy. Is this the stream where I finally figure out the hair, how do you do the hair stuff in Blender? That would be fun. Oh yeah, you make a great point. If I'm gonna have a crack, it should go all the way to the tail. Phew. I don't know if I'm ready to commit. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to a butt like that. I just don't know if I'm ready to commit to a butt like that. Feels like that could be, if I were to ever produce a rap song, that might be it. It's a beautiful booty, but I don't know if I can commit to it. Not everything needs a dump truck ass. Most things do. But I was thinking, here's what I mean, I'm looking at this. It's pretty cute, but what if we made the back, I mean, because what if we made the back part real small? What if we made it super, super, super small? Like a cutie, tiny, cute little butt, big ass shoulders, tiny, cute little butt. This tail too big. I kind of like when cows have just the tiny, they got just tiny little. Oof, that's too beef. Hold on. Worthy Kids is amazing. Yeah, I assume everybody here has, one, seen their animations in general, but also seen their most recent one, which was just astonishing. And the fact that they do it in Blender is ridiculous. I'm like, how? I'm in this software too. How do that? I'm saying, if the McElroys were willing to invest in learning this software, they would drive me out of business. They would drive this stream out of business, is what would happen. So nobody tell them about it, please. What if, yeah, okay, hold on. I have an idea. We're going to make this top part even burlier, and then I think we're going to maybe we'll make the back end real real, real small. And then this will be like, this is the energy we're bringing into the new year, right? And so it'll be a powerful, powerful heading in, and you keep all your delicate bits in the back. An hourglass oxen. Yeah, exactly. Kind of got a little hourglass anyway. Okay, let me think about how I want to even do this. I have a theory. I have an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Okay. Maybe I'll just do the whole. All right. Okay. No, hold on. I mean, this is doing exactly what I expected it to. But it's also so much more than I expected. Hold on, let me Oh my god. Okay. Okay. See, this is what we get when we don't commit to big butt. This is what we can do. Let me think about how it's gonna be, which is gonna be the best shape. Probably just smooth. Okay. No, come back. So normally, hold on, I'm gonna switch temporarily. I'm gonna switch to my mouse because the only way I know how to adjust this part is with the scroll wheel. Oh no, okay, come back. Okay. Okay. So I guess, yeah. How big, how tiny, how wee are we making the back side? Nice nail, whatever you have clipped, thank you. I was so good when I first started streaming about clipping stuff because Twitch had told me it would be a good thing to do. And then I kind of fell off. There was other stuff I needed to do here. God, when I scroll out, it looks like it's getting sucked into a black hole, right? Okay. Okay. Blender is just too good. I love Blender so much. It just lets you do whatever. All right, let's commit. I want to find there's a balance here. There's a balance here between too small and just small enough to be like a choice. That's where I want to be at. Ugh. It's not throbbing. Oh, it is a little bit throbbing. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. See, like, whoa, I made it a little thumb. Oh, I gave him a little back thumb. Yeah, okay. Clip problems, huh? As long as if the link's fine, then that's fine. That's good enough for me. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stretch and skew, and I'm going to find the moment where it's right. This is like in yoga when you stretch. You're supposed to find the point where you're uncomfortable but not in pain. That's what I'm doing here. The only way to increase your stretch is to get to the point where you're a little uncomfortable. Not in pain. Bam. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Uh maybe I did it wrong. Uh, uh, I mean, Blender's too good. Blender's too good software. It's too good a software for me, and I don't deserve it. Okay, we're gonna finesse this. I went too far. I think I went too far. I went just a little bit. Okay, is good? Okay. Is good? Okay. Okay, let me get a perfect side view so that we know we're... Hold on. I want to make sure we're on the level. Okay. Backside a little bit lower. That's fine. I actually feel perfect about that. For a little cowboy, yeah, the cowboy, you could get one up here and then one like napping on the back. This is turned into a fantasy oxen, but I love it. Yeah, look at that. Look how shapely. Yes, I love this. Yeah. Yeah, it's a double-decker ox. This is a double-decker ox, yeah. Yeah, spots for two. Yeah, okay, all right. We were in a dark place on the last stream. I know we've talked a lot about skulls and teeth this stream, but last stream was just a weird place. All right, I'm leveling these out so that we've got a good place for people to sit. Practicality and comfort. That's what my 2021 is going to be about. Yeah, clips are just cursed today. Apparently, if you click on them, they work. So that's good enough. It's just going to have to be good enough. A lot of weird... Listen, some weird energy. I feel better. I feel a little bit more grounded. I don't know. I mean, sometimes I just get that. Sometimes you just get that energy, right? That fucking chaos energy. And normally when I get chaos energy, I am the only one who gets to experience it. But now that I stream, you guys are also subjected to it. And that just has to be what that is. Ooh, Cinnamon Shakes. I have thought about making a sub Discord. I haven't committed one way or the other. I've got some stuff brewing behind the scenes that is not ready for general consumption yet. But I'm working on some secret stuff behind the scenes that might end up being a sub Discord. So we'll I don't know. Listen. I've got a lot of pots on the oven. More pots than I do stovetop, frankly. And so they're all percolating away. And so that's not an answer. That was barely even a response. Oh, knife snail, that's tricky. Anything I can do to encourage people to not be on Twitter if they don't want to be on Twitter is something I consider a positive. You should only be on Twitter if you really want to be on Twitter. I really want to be on Twitter sometimes. Not all the time. What if... I'm having a thought. That's normal. That's good to hear. One thing that struck me about moving to New York is how everybody I meet who lives in New York has a side hustle. And this Twitch stream is basically the first side hustle I've had in my life, like arguably. And I'm very thankful for it. It's great as hell. I enjoy doing it. But I'm trying to think about like what other side hustles people have and whether or not I should have them. I'm not so certain I should, but for some stuff, maybe. Anyway, I don't know. Listen, you do stuff and you share it or you don't, and that's just life or something. Anyway, that was barely even a thought. I'm gonna blow my nose. Don't mind me. Hold on. Thank you. I'm back. Here's the thing: is I don't know. I'm torn because I love when big, thick cows have the tiniest little paintbrush tails. I think those are super cute. But I'm wondering if I want to see if I can't capture this shape in the tail as well, because I think that would be cool. I think that would be cool looking. But I might fuck that up immediately. I might fuck that up immediately by accidentally making a split horn. How did I do this? How did I do this on the front? I think I took it in multiple steps. Oh. Okay, pretty good. Pretty excited about this. Yeah, whether or not, I think modding counts. I think I would count side. I mean, I guess side hustles in the eye of the beholder. That's a different stream, the beholder stream. A co-hanger, yeah. You can hang your towel here. It's cute and functional. I feel like this thing would move like, you know, when I'm trying to think of a good. It's one of those. Like the dog in the Sylvester and Tweety cartoons where it kind of moved like boop 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 boop. I don't think that was that. What animation foothold am I possibly thinking of that has the really big characters that kind of just like bounce along? Because that's how I feel like this little oxen move. He just bounced along. This looks like something I would have carved out of soap as a youth. Maybe Tom and Jerry. I do, yeah, it's strong Johnny Bravo energy off this oxen, which I'm very here for. I'm gonna try one other weird ass thing. I'm not committing to this because it might not be what I want, but I want to see what it's gonna look like. Might not be able to get the right angle on this. Oh no. The opposite. Oh no. I want the opposite. I would like you to deselect, please. Okay, well, that's fine. This is gonna be fine. Well, hold on. I've got an idea. Here, this is the angle I needed. There we go. Okay, all right. Let's try this. Okay. Oh no. Hold on. Come on, get in there. Oh no. No. This is this is not doing quite what I was hoping. I was hoping I could sink I could just gently sink the whole skull into this. Hold on. Maybe if I... Yeah, I guess that... This is not exactly what I was hoping for. Let's see what it look like though. Oh boy. Maybe not. Hold on. I've got one other I've got one other thing that I might do. Maybe if we just make the bulky part even bulkier, it can just consume the head. Typical tofu is exactly like the goldfish with the weird big foreheads. Or isn't there a specific species of fish that has like super overgrown brain? you know what I mean, right? Their brain big. The brain big? Like how their brain big. And like or is it the oranda? Goldfish. It is. That is what I was thinking of. Yes, the one where the brain visible on the outside. We're learning the names of a lot of exciting new creatures today. I think that's really exciting. McVat, thank you so much for the gift subs. Can we get a McVat in the chat? It rhymed. I normally be an M in the chat, but I like McVat in the chat. Thank you for the subs. McVat in the chat. Okay. Okay. Let me smooth out these lines. Does this look cute or does it look... Is this good? Is this good and powerful, and does it capture 2021's energy? And now I kind of want to see like how thick can we get? A scary man at the gym. A scary man at the gym who wants to coddle you. This oxen wants to consensually coddle you. If you're into it. Oh my god, the beef. I found the beef. It's here. Oh boy. The center of gravity is a little off, so let me just pull these feetsies a little bit forward. Oh boy, we got a little... There we go. I liked when the feetsies came to more of a point. I love little pointy feet. Little pointy little feetsies. Hooves? No. I don't know how to sculpt them. Nothing has hooves. I'll learn to sculpt them someday, and we can have hooves. Oh boy. Oh boy. What can I do? What can I do with this good creature? Let me add shoulder crease. Just for a little definition. Yeah, okay. All right, and then you nestle down in there. And we got a little bit of definition on the lower back. Okay. I'm so delighted by this little creature. It's awkward drinking the last sip of a beer because I got headphones on and a headrest, so I can't just go straight back. I kind of have to angle, weirdly. It's worth it. Good little ab workout. Good little neck workout. Goodness. Okay. Great. Okay. I'm glad I beefed up. I'm glad I beefed the shoulders up. It looked really cute before. Oxens might just be like an essentially a cute animal that's hard to fuck up, which is great news for me. Anything that makes it harder for me to fuck up is good news. Okay. Bye, Rebecca. Thank you. Belly rubs, yeah. I'm not sculpting anymore. I'm just interacting. Hello. Hi, cutie. All of your cute little nubbins. Okay. Gosh, all right. I guess we should do stuff with the face. I guess. Should we? I mean, oxen do have face. So maybe that's something I should attend to. Ugh, I'm just looking at pictures of baby muskox. Devastatingly cute. Oh, what a shape. What a shapely animal. All right, what do your faces look like, though? Do you have eyes? You got, like, 2 eyes? These are Muppets. That's simply what this is. It is simply a Muppet. All right, it got really pretty broad eyes. Okay. Oh, a little nose ring. Lizzie Who, yes. Absolutely has to have a little nose ring. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's give you some peepers so you can find your way in the dark. Not to the side enough. Yeah, okay. Well, hold on. Yeah, everybody should Google baby muskox. They're incredible. Their shape, perfect. Nature makes no mistakes, and that is perfect proof. Nature doesn't make mistakes, but I do. Look at those peepers. Oh boy. Bye, whether or not. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, Drazia. Are you a mod for one of the Drawfee streams? They have like 8 streams, so I'm not certain which. Anyway, well, I'm going to try to remember to raid you later, so. That's an incredible quote. Thank you for adding it. Oh, McVat. I mixed up my words. McVat, thank you. Once again. Yeah, McVat's in the chat. McVat back at it again at Krispy Kreme. Was it Krispy Kreme or Dunkin's? Thank you, McVat. Oh, you're both secret sleepover sleep society /Drawfee /Nation and other show mods. Whew, full-time job. But that does explain why I always see you in their streams. I feel like I've seen you in about 8 streams this week, but in a nice way. Anyway, I'll probably see you there later. Thank you, McVat. Thank you. Okay. Let's add a snoot. Not like that. That's... Not like that. Typical tofu, yes, sometimes. I'm definitely more additive than subtractive with my building. So sometimes I'll fuck with crease tool, but not an awful lot. Like right now I'm thinking about like, do I want to add a crease where the horns are? Maybe not. Whoop. Let me see what we can do with the snoot. Well, Very Cthulhu oxen. I guess like their snoots are they have long faces. They got kind of like little chompy bits. I'm kind of okay. Squidocks? You guys into Squidocks? So a perfectly normal, as you can see, 100% perfectly normal, unnoteworthy ox, except it's got little squid bits. Is that the energy we want to bring in to 2021? Because I'll do it. I'll do it if that's what we feel. Into Squidocks? Are you into Squidocks, you fucking perverts? Whoa, Nicholas, tell us what body horror audiobook you're listening to. If not this one. Cautiously optimistic about Squidocks. Ron, are you streaming on the reg now? As an actual legitimate human artist, are you regularly streaming now? Because if so, people should click on your name and follow you because your art's incredible. Oh, I can't take away. Okay, I'm gonna undynamic this, and then we'll make some individual. Mustache ox. Musktash. That word has a bad mouth feel. Oh, this is cute. Wait, you know what we've made? This is just this is like a don't starve creature. We made a don't starve creature. But I really love him and he's really cute. Yes, if you guys are interested in a competent person doing art, and I'm not assuming you are because you're here watching me, but Ron is a legitimate good artist, and I watched one of his streams the other day, and they're great, so you should check that out. And thank you, Galaxy Megan, for the subscribe. 3 months in advance, damn. Thank you. Okay. Would he be an enemy in Don't Starve or food? I think it would be... Oh, that's a good question. I think it would be friend. I think it'd be a passive mob. And if you attacked it, it would just kind of look sad. It would kind of just be like, oh, I mean, I guess if this is what you want to do. Hey, Harley Quindom! We got your dispatch earlier about checking our posture. It was very good. Thank you. What kind of sound? I'm going to ask this question, and it's going to be difficult for you guys to transcribe the answer, I think. What kind of sound does Squidocks make? I do love this, though. I really love the synergy between the horns and the tentacles. A bark? He squawks. Wookiee noises, but softer and cuter. It's pretty cute. Soft, deep warble. Bloop sounds, beep sounds. Blah, blah, blah. Human scream, but like an affected human scream, right? Like somebody who thinks they should scream, not who's actually screaming. It kind of sounds like this. Cthulhu. Cthulhu is harder to say than you would think. Like a Wookiee underwater. These are all amazing. These are all spectacular sounds. You can't describe the sound you're currently making. I hope everybody who suggested a sound made the sound out loud first before trying to transcribe it, because that just conceptually makes me really happy. Okay. speaking in complete human sentences. I mean, I don't see why not. I don't see why it doesn't have all of these sounds in its repertoire. And listen, 2021, we're going to need all of the communication tools we can possibly muster. And I think maybe that's part of what this creature is telling us. It's saying, lubricate your tentacles. It's time to have some fucking conversation. Squidocks curses. All of my creations curse. I'm sorry. It's just how they have to be. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Getting shapely. There we go. Oh no. I've backtracked. I'm further away from where I wanted. There we go. The fact that all my creations curse is a really important one to keep track of, so thank you for that. Okay. I'm gonna finesse just a little bit. Just a little bit these horns. I really love the shape of them, but I want them to be a little bit smoother. We've got some real early PlayStation pixelation happening right now. I want this beautiful beast to be smooth. What is the sound of the plonk fruit? You have to plonk it and see. Oop. Oh, I love curve. I love curve. Oh no! I forgot I had... Hold on, I have to undo all of that. I forgot I turned off symmetry. Okay. Oh, if you remember Quanta Cartoon, let me know. I feel like cow, oxen, pretty iconic shape. Probably some recurring imagery. The cultural concept of cow, pretty strong. Oh, a plush. This would be an incredible plush. How hard is it to make a plush? I bet there's companies I could... Oh, that would be so good. This would be a great... If only I had planned this far ahead of New Year's. Thank you, McVat. Thank you for the subscriptions and for the gifts. Oh my god, there's more! There's more! Thank you so much. Oh man. One last shout out to McVat in the chat before they run entirely. Thank you so much for the gift subs. That's incredible. I appreciate it incredibly much. That was a babble. I just babbled. Anyway, thank you. Yeah, a shout out in the chat for McVat. Thank you so much. Incredible. You guys are so generous, and I really appreciate that in a community. That's not... I want a snake hood, not grab. Welcome to Banana Town, Quanta. Oh, Peter Shoes. So I've posted a couple of them on Thingiverse. I do have a Thingiverse account. God, do I have that linked somewhere? It might be in my profile. But literally before I hopped on the stream today, I was like, shit, I haven't updated my Thingiverse in like a lot, in like a lot of time. So I do have a couple of them, and let me drop a link actually, where you can see them. I'm going to drop that in the chat. Here it is. So as you can see, I've dropped I've dropped some of them in the chat. Oh boy, they look rough. Anyway, I dropped a link in the chat to my Thingiverse. They're there if you ever want to do anything with them. You absolutely can. And you can do, like, if you want to take these files and fuck with them, you can have the actual files. I posted the finished files from when I put them on Twitter. So you can absolutely just hop in and do anything you want with any of these files. So go crazy. In fact, one person, this is not something I made for this stream, but in prep for the stream, somebody did actually 3D print one of my 3D designs. Let me grab it so you can see. It's the weird avocado I made. Isn't that incredible? I love it so much. It was on my desk for a while, but I had to put it on my tchotchke shelf. I love it. Anyway, I was thinking to myself that I really have to go back and upload the rest of these. So it's on my list to do, and I will get around to it eventually. Obviously, yeah, open source rules apply, so don't make anything and sell it based on these. But if you want to go in there and 3D print it for yourself or do anything, go for it. And let me know, because I would love to see it, because it's intimidating and humbling and exciting and cool to see a thing that I've made given plastic flesh. It's delightful, honestly. Yeah, don't put them in a DreamWorks film. Do not approve of that. How far could we take these horns, do you think, before this thing stops looking like an ox? I mean, I feel like the ox shape is pretty inscribed, so I bet we could push this a little bit further. It's a very ornate, it's gonna have some ornate horns. A Gorgon ox. That's a great name for this new species of ox we're creating. Yeah, making a single Venus de Milo would cost you roughly $50 worth of plastic, I think. Oh, yeah. God, that's cute. I'm really into this. McTav! I thought you'd left. McTav appearing out of nowhere for yet another 5 subs. Really spectacular. McTav MVP. Incredible. Can we get a McVat? I'm so shocked every time this happens. Can we get another Can we get another McVat in the chat? Shout out for the incredible sub roll. Holy cow, thank you so much. Incredible. Thank you so much. And thank you, Generally Jenna, for the full spread of emotes that we have available for subs. McVat, thank you once again so much. It's just a delight to be a part of community and supported by people who are so generous. Truly incredible. Thank you so much. Man, y'all are great. Y'all are just great. Y'all are spectacular. I'm glad I come here every week and just be a part of y'all's energy. I'm pretty certain I said about 8 variants on McVat in a panicked frenzy and surprise. Okay, bye. Thank you so much. Bye. Whew. What a stream. This has been a real stream. This is gonna be a stream that sticks out in my mind for like 8 different reasons. Really incredible work. Boy howdy. I feel like here's 2 universal truths about this stream. There's always going to be a butt plug moment, and everything angles towards Gorgoxification. Lizzie Who 100% correct and accurate for sure. Where are we gonna where are we gonna put the ring? Where are we gonna put the nose ring? Because we were gonna do a cute little oxen nose ring. Where on this thing are we gonna put that? Because there's no. Where is that gonna find purchase? Oh, middle tentacle tip. Ah, levu woo. Thank you. That rhymed and that made it even cutesier than I had intended. But thank you for the resubscribe. Ooh, on a horn. Oh, should this thing have ears? I'm just realizing. Should this thing have ears? Bum plug ring? No, absolutely not. Oh, around the tentacle like a ring. I kind of like that. Middle of the head, eyeball. I'm into middle. Okay, I'm kind of into middle of the head eyeball. Because what are we gonna need in 2021 if not a little bit of foresight to make it through? Oh, a halo. I love halos. Oh, I love the idea of a halo. Okay, let's see if we can't get a little bit of an eye. A little bit of a forehead eye. I mean, and there it is. Easy peasy. Yeah, definitely Halo. Halo is absolutely genius. Genius concept. The horns are the ears. I don't see why not. Honestly, I don't see why not. Oh, sorry, my glasses got all smudged up. Okay. I want to change the angle of this curve a little bit. It got a little. There we go. I want it to have a smooth flow. There we go. Okay. Beautiful horns. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Let me think about how are we going to do. How are we going to do? I guess I can just make a ring. I guess I can just make okay. Easy peasy. I'm gonna make a, what do they call it? A torus. Guys, it's called a torus. Everything's coming together. Did you, that incredible. Y'all, I don't know why it's called a torus, but that's incredible. That was fate. What just happened there was an indescribable turn of events. And we should all appreciate how beautiful and unlikely it was. Taurus. That's great, you guys. That's incredible. It's just a blender donut. Yeah. It is just going to be a blender donut. You guys, that was incredible. We all just experienced that moment together, and I'm really could not be more delighted. Is that what I wanted? No. One thing I don't like about Blender is that when you first make an item, you get a little menu like this, but for whatever reason, once you click out of the item, this menu disappears, and I have not found a way yet to get it back. But one thing about these things that I know is that you really want to get the ratio size of your object in place before you get rid of this menu, because otherwise it's very hard to deal with this shape. Does that feel like a good? No, it's got to be bigger. Chinese zodiac story. when they were getting ready for the race. Oh, yeah. Harley Quinn, I'm familiar with that story. I hope you're going to post the rest of it. It's a good story. Where? Okay, here's another tricky thing. How is where is Halo going to go? Because normally it would go overhead, but head got a little smushed. So where tilted Halo parallel to the forehead? Okay, hold on. Let me see. Kind of like this? Toroscope. Hold on. Okay, we gotta get more hover. Gotta have more hover. Is that okay? First of all, I love it. Incredible. Second of all, is the halo big enough? Is the halo a good size? I mean, like thickness. Once again, really difficult to adjust the thickness after the fact, but I could make a new one if we I worry it's a little bit thin just because the rest of this boy is so chonky. Or is that funny? Is it funny that it's a little bit slender? And actually, hold on, let me one more thing. Hold on. First of all, let's separate you. Second of all, see how you look as tiny. Oh, if it had a light source? I wonder if I can add a light source. I'll have to think about that. Because I know I can add lights. I don't know if I can add lights inside of stuff, but we can definitely make this look gold adjacent. Hello. Oh, a glow shader. I love when people who know how to do things in Blender are in the chat. Whoops. Not you, buddy. You're going to get your own color scheme. Don't you worry about it yet. Halo focuses laser beams from middle eye is really good. Let's give you a little subsurface. Make you a little bit more yeller. Maybe give you a little gold subsurface. Yeah, exactly like Blast Man from Avatar. Y'all remember when Avatar was put on Netflix and then we all got to talk about Avatar again as like a whole ass community? That was cool. I really liked that. It's a good ass show. Lower down on the shader, black swatch, change that to white. Oh, the emission? Okay. Oh, is this a step-by-step? I fucked around with emission a little bit to make things transparent. This looks very ghostly. Yeah, let's see if we can. Oh god, fucking look at this fucking Sonic ass ring. What kind of attributes? Is there anything? Oh, these for okay. I'm not prepared to deal with tangent stuff. That's how I feel. Let's give you a little roughness. What beautiful. Oh god. Seeing this thing in shadow. Somehow very creepy. Somehow made it very, very ominous. Okay, that's a beautiful ring. Typical tofu. Thank you for the advice. That's very good. Isn't this ominous? Isn't that a little bit creepy? Especially with the lump on the forehead. Ooh boy, oh. Oh boy. Imagine if it had red shoes like Sonic. That's very cute. I mean, we've got to paint this cutie pie. And we're at that moment. The garbage collector came. It's 9:30. The garbage collector is here. It's perplexing. Why are you so pointy? You don't need to be that pointy. Okay, there we go. I wanted to smooth out them feetsies a little. Sometimes you gotta take a pumice stone to those feetsies. Get them a little bit smooth. Red shoes gold bod. I mean, the red gold New Year's combo classic. Yeah, definitely into that. Googling cows with tentacles. More octopus cow art than you'd imagine. I would imagine, I was going to say none, but I've been on the internet. And if you have thought about it, it means somebody else has also thought about it and made weird fan art of it. So, I'm giving everything a little bit more texture, because parts of this, I always get this when I'm doing the paint stuff, is that parts of it are really not pixelated, but they're shapelier because they have fewer polygons, and then it comes out weird. IMO. Some parts of these can be a little less. I mean, I feel like if the shoulders are pretty chonky, that fits. Yeah, Miss Emily, well put. If a concept has no weird fan art, is it truly a concept? I'm pretty certain Socrates said something similar to that. Oh, it was Aristotle. Thank you, Cinnamon Shakes. Harlequindom with the good facts in the chat. Thank you. Okay. Okay. All right. Shapely. Weird little butt bones. Perfect. Weird butt bumps. I don't know what I did there. I don't know what I was planning to do, but I guess I have to trust past me that that's what I wanted. Yeah, it's fine. You know, sometimes it's good just to have shapes. Sometimes it's good just to have shapes. That's how I feel in Blender. That's one of my artist principles. Just have shapes. It's fine. You'll figure it out. Okay. Cutie. I love this cutie. This is a good blend of cute and creepy and nice design and a little bit of a mess. I love it. Yeah. A sweetie pie that might also have superpowers that can fuck you up. That feels like the zone. That's the zone I want to be creating in. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Difficult Tofu. I definitely feel like my sculpting abilities are coming along in a way that I'm very pleased with. Yeah. Yeah, okay. The most plushable. I think the Venus of Willendorf, pretty plushable. The Venus of Willendorf looks like it could be one of those mouse pads with the plush parts where you lay your wrist on. The Venus could just be that with very, very little alterations. Okay. All right. Are you ready to get painted? I think you are. Yeah, I think you're ready. All right. Hello, vertex color. Oh, where are we? Yeah. Wait, hold on. There we go. Ooks. Yeah, an anime titty mouse pad. Well, the other day I copy and pasted a link into a work chat for here's a Google Doc we need to be clicking on. But what I copied and pasted was not the Google Doc link like I thought it was. It was actually a link to one of those mouse pads, but the bumps were kittens. It was okay. It was two kittens sitting next to each other, and the bumps was like their butt, and you rest. It was extremely cute and wholesome, but it was absolutely a nightmare. It is like my worst nightmare. I try not to click or copy and paste anything on my work computer that I know could get me in trouble in anything. I was just in a hurry. I copy and pasted and I hit enter and I didn't look at it. And then I was like, well, that's cute, so it's okay. You could make the Venus mouse pad. Oh. Sculpting memory foam. I know that's a thing. I used to cosplay a decent amount. And I know that's a thing that you can do in cosplay. I've never thought about doing it just for my house, just for things I own. That would rule. That would be really cool. If you do that, please tell me. That sounds amazing. Typical Tofu, I'm going to look at whatever this TikTok is. Oh my God. I'm going to watch this after the stream. Make your house cosplay. I mean, I made a pattern for the Animal Crossing fish rug that I love so much. That's the wrong, I'm so sorry. That was the wrong gesture and sound for what I was talking about. What I'm talking about is punch rug. It's punch rug. I made a pattern to do punch rug for the fish rug in Animal Crossing. I made it. And but I don't know actually how to punch rug. So I haven't done it yet. I keep meaning to go to a shop and get the supplies and stuff, but there's a pandemic on, so I keep not doing that. Anyway, you guys figured it out. You know what I'm talking about. Let's paint this boy. Let's paint this cutie pie. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Peter, yes. I had the idea, I think, on an Animal Crossing stream that I really just want. It's just so cute. The rug is so cute. Well, what happened? So I did a ton of measurements, and I got into the game, and I put the rug in game on a carpet pattern that had checks so that I had a relative idea of the shape of everything. And then I did a bunch of math and figured out the ideal size for it. So I have a pattern. I have a full-size pattern for the ideal size for this fish rug. And like I just need to do the thing. But what happened is I got a whale shark rug that's perfect and adorable, and I love it. And so now I'm like, where would I even put fish rug? Whale shark rug, so cute and perfect. Millennium Falcon, that's incredible. Did you hire them immediately? These are all great. Back when I taught college intro to speech, I would often get students would send me their papers with just the most whack file names, because the file names would remain consistent. And I would see the file names, and they would always be named just the most whack shit. But you could always tell which students were super organized and which ones were like, I don't want to fucking do this dumb speech. So that was always fun texture for getting assignments. I'm going to get some more water. Hold on. I'll be right back. Okay. Peter, I don't really remember any of the file names. It was one of those things where it would happen and you'd be like, huh. And then it would just be over with. Sorry, there's so much honking outside my window right now. It's a honk heavy neighborhood. I live in a honk heavy neighborhood. That's just what it is. I don't know what the weirdest file name I ever saw was. I mean, normally it was stuff that was like, normally it was just like bullshit assignment or like aggressive commentaries on the assignment that I didn't want to assign them. I was told to assign to them. So it didn't, like, it was fine. I didn't care. Or you would always get those ones that were like, yeah, exactly. Generally, Jenna, I would get file names that were like paper to final 2, or like persuasive speech for second draft. Yeah, like it would be just those sorts of things. But every once in a while I would get one that was just like super aggro because they did not want to do the assignment, and it didn't occur to them to change it before they sent it to me. Ha! Typical tofu. That would endear me. That would absolutely endear me. Quanta Cucumber, I'm with you. I have very strict naming conventions. All of my videos that I submit are like title of the video, rough 1, rough 2, final 1, final 2. Clean, simple, I know exactly what's happening. Okay, what am I doing? I'm painting. That's what's happening. Let's pretty you up. Oh, what was that shortcut? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's smart. Renaming the papers when you get them downloaded is smart. I was always very aggressive with my students, encouraging them to put their vital information on their assignments so that I didn't have to search out that information after they were already in. But yeah, sometimes it doesn't happen. That's just how it is. Being a teacher is, if you're in school right now, first of all, I do not envy you. You're stronger than 10 Marines, and good luck. But also, your teacher is almost certainly going through a miserable time as well. So I encourage you to consider that you are in it together. How's that? I've made this is a ketchup and mustard creation is what I have done. Yeah, generally, Jenna, I cannot imagine being a teaching assistant or being in college or like I I'm it's incredible. It's incredible that you guys are still able to do it at all. I'm wishing you the best of luck. Good luck. God bless everybody who's in classes right now. Uh, do I like this? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Is this good? What are we doing? Let me think about this. Maybe I should look up a first year teacher. Oh, God bless. Yeah, I mean the thing is like my experience being an instructor was like e- everybody, all of the students' complaints about how things went were valid, and like I agreed with them often, but it was also often outside of my capacity to change. I mean, that's the thing is like you're a cog in a system, and that system is often impervious to change for reasons that are outside even of your ability to understand. And that's frustrating for students. It was frustrating for me when I was a student, and being an instructor just made me sad because I saw how powerless they were to change stuff that seems like it should be changeable. Get yeller. Hey, get yellow. Hey, hey, what are you doing? Change color. Oh God, I'm in the ox. Oh God. There you go. Oh my God, I'm in the ox again. Come on. There we go. Okay. Hmm. 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 Oh, that is a fun fact, Lizzie Who. Some exposition. Gosh, what do we? Yeah, so, oof. Yeah, I don't even know what this creature's deal is. I mean, clearly it's a sweet and gentle giant. Slow to anger, slow to action, slow to everything. I think this is a slow pie. What kind of eyes do we want? Hold on, let me do. I've got an idea. Just for a little bit, just for a little bit of texture. Cinnamon, yes. Don't listen to Harley Quindom. Cinnamon, yes. Yeah, okay. I wasn't certain how that was going to turn out, but I like the look of it. Okay. Yeah, that looks cool. All right, let's do that here too. No. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Frosted tips. That is what this is. That is what I'm doing. Yes. Yeah. Undeniable. Oh no. I wish there were a way. I know this is just comes from using Photoshop so much, but I wish there was a way I could save color samples within the system. Normally, I have been just like writing down the hex codes basically, or copy and pasting the hex codes and keeping them on hand, but I don't know, it'd be nice if it did it automatically. Why are you keep circling up? There we go. Sriracha. Sir, pliable head. It's good. I can't say it. Sriracha. It's not good to say out loud, but it's really good to see it in print, is how I feel about that. Big fire energy. Big fire energy off this boy. I don't know why necessarily, but I'm not going to shun it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. All right. 236 ink, yes. But it's never the wrong choice to say it again. Pretty. This thing's pretty, and I like it. His face is like Zagreus' little hot feet. Yeah. Yeah, that's accurate. Oh, I know. I looked at it. Yeah, it's metal ox. I did look that up, and I was like, we're going to make a metal ox. And then I forgot about it. But we can make this thing metallic. Ooh. Oh, boy. Sometimes you see it in the light, and you're like, maybe, is this right? Did I do a good job? We'll clean this up a little, but I want to see what we can do metallic-wise. Oh, beautiful. God, look at how that metallic slider just, adds like that dark. Oh, that's pretty. This is a pretty creature. Yeah. Whoop. Whoop. I'm pushing the boundaries of what Blender is going to allow. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, great. Great. Yeah. I love this. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, what? I made sequins. Wow. This is amazing. Holy cow. God, this is cool. Shit. Fuck. Yeah. Blender is a great software. I don't know if I've said this often enough. This is so cool. How's this gonna... All right, I'm gonna have to light... Oh, no! You got all regular. Well, we're not gonna use you. I'm gonna take all my pictures in this mode. Oh, I love this. This thing feels like it's adjacent to the platypus. For sure. We should do something with the eyes. Should we? Should we do something with the eyes? I can't believe, Millennium Falcon, I can't believe this is free. I can't believe I was just allowed to download this software and learn it and make this thing. That's crazy. That's crazy amount of power to allow somebody whose decision making is as often as dubious as mine is. I do love black eyes, but I worry I've done black eyes too many times, because I've done black eyes a lot because I love it. Oh god, it's beautiful. Ooh, glowing white. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I guess we can play around with, like, because I don't even totally know what any of this is gonna look like in when it's when it is exposed to that mode. Oh, see, I just wanna cover this up. Whoops, too pink. This is what I get for not writing down what color picker I chose. All right, this won't be visible though. That's too bad. That's not too bad. All right, yeah, let's try. I'm gonna copy this hex code so I don't lose it. Let's try horrible white eyes. I also feel like with a red color palette like this, we might be able to do something like maybe like a turquoise blue. That would pop kind of cool. All right, let's pop over and see. Oh, God, it's cool. This thing's so cool. Oh, my God. Look at this. Look at it. Oh, my God. Oh, it's cool. Okay. I do like the white. I'm at this point where I'm like, I don't want to touch it anymore. Because what if I fuck it up? It's incredible. And what if I fuck it up? Yeah, the matte halo I'm pretty into, actually, compared to how the rest of this thing turned out. The halo is so demure. And I'm really into that. In fact, let me see if we can't make this also pop a little bit more. Like a pearlescent halo? Does that look, how do we feel about that? Better or worse? Oh, God, this is cool. Ooh, golden hooves. Peter, oh no. Oh no, you're right. We did make a literal golden calf, huh? Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's fine. Ah. Okay, yeah, let me add some gold to those little hoofies. Let's paint these little hoofies up. Oh, we got little gold booties on. Oh, it's cute. Oh, come on, get me in there. Let me spin. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's cute. Oh, it's cute. Oh, the back ones are a little bit uneven, huh? It's very easy for me with Vertex paint to hit the right spot and then add just a little bit more paint in a way that fucks it up. That's definitely not what's going to happen here, though. Okay. Ah! Okay. Yeah, we should do something with the tail. A black tail might be cool. Yeah, that's some free Foley. That's some free Siren Foley for any of you who wants to punch up their video work. Yeah, it's definitely got to be gold. Do we want to add another color at the tip? A little flame poof on the side of the tail. Oh, white tip. Let's see what a black tip would look like. Oh, it looks like it's been burnt. This is starting to look like a little bit of a candle wick. All right, let's see what it looks like in the shine. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, look at it. I love this creature. I love this creature so much. I might have to animate some movement, because just moving this around and seeing the sparkles is so good. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that the black pops. I'm wondering even if we shouldn't add a little bit black to some of the horn elements. I'm going to add it and we'll just see how it looks. We can decide. We can always undo it. Sometimes graphic design is about making bold choices. Bold and unexpected choices that make people go, oh, is your ox okay? Hey, did you burn your ox? That's what graphic design is about. Is no longer letting me zoom in or out. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh man, it's struggling. Blender fighting with me a little bit. Ooh. Okay. Oh, uneven. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I feel great about that. Oh, yeah. See, look at how much that pops. Also, okay, let's try this too. I actually don't know what this is going to do. Cuz I don't know if you can have black emission. Yeah, black hail cinnamon shakes. You are absolutely you're on it. You're right there with me. Whoa, Vanta Black Halo. Let's give it just a little bit of lustriousness. There we go. Let's make it just enough to pop a little bit more. Fucking Anish Kapoor. That's just the wildest stuff. I love the Vanta Black saga. I love the Vanta Pink saga. If you guys haven't checked that out, it's an incredible read. It was just an artist was like, fuck, we don't get to use Vanta Black? Fuck y'all. I'm gonna make my own hypercolor. And then Anish Kapoor won't get to use it. And then somebody bought Anish Kapoor illegally or against the rules, bought him the pink. You just read about it. It's great. Oh, is it Stuart Simple? Is that the guy? I remember stories so well and names so poorly. And I'm thankful that you guys know the names of anybody. Yeah, Seepawell is sparkle now. We made it glittery. We made a sequin. Uh, this is great. Is there anywhere else I should add the touches of black to make it pop? Do we want to try black eyes? I feel like I do black eyes a lot. But let's just, I don't know, let's just see. If we don't like it, we don't have to keep it. Ooh, one black eye. I don't know if I love that as much as white eyes. Black pupil. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the pearl look is really good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good clean cat eye. That's the problem with the polygons, is they don't always take shapes nicely. And so it doesn't always look good. I like the white. I feel great about the white. With the black tips. Yeah. Oh boy. This is really spectacular. This is so much better than I was expecting it to be. Not because I didn't think we could do it. I just keep my expectations low. This is incredible. Is there anything else we want to do to it? Got a halo. Check. That's how you know it's an ox. It's got cool eyes. It's got amazing sequined. God, that's good. God, this is good. Oh no. Don't let me change your shape. You're perfect just the way you are. Boy. All right. Gosh. Tiny black toe tips. Okay, the tiniest. This is the last thing. And then we're done. This is going to be difficult to see. You'll just have to know that they're there. If you're on this stream, you'll know. This is from where the bull's feetsies touch the hot, 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 hot ground. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Oh, so good. God, I just want to stare at it. I just never want to look away from this creature. It's so good. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that we want to do to this perfect, perfect creature? What does your cat have to say about this ox? Yeah, this ox cuddles for sure. This ox, I don't know, I think it was a Twitter or maybe it was a Tumblr post that was just people sleeping next to their cows and their cows being like just big and big and comfortable. This is absolutely an oxen you can nap against. In fact, it encourages it. It won't say it. You know it could say it and it never will, but it's implied. Amber Aaron, I'm glad that you know what post I'm talking about. Sometimes the internet's good, and it's when people post pictures of them sleeping next to big animals, and then other people see it and talk about it. Harley Quindom with the fucking top tier multilingual pun. Damn, that's incredible. Oh, that floored me. I'm just gonna even out this boot and then I'm done for real though. Okay. Yeah, I guess do we have a name for this creature? Yeah, for somebody who rallied at cinnamon shakes so hard. An incredible pun. Maybe do I want to just do faint little. Does that look like anything? God, these are really good names. I mean, it's definitely a squawks. Squawks for sure. That is what this species is. This is a member of the squawks. Linux is a good. Cecil. Cecil's a really cute name for anything. I love Cinderox. Orcs. Wings, Mr. February. Mr. February is pretty cute. Sasquatch. Taurus, the sequinox. Sequinox. Disco Gorgox. Oh, because it's a Red Bull. That's smart. Cecil Cinderox, the squawks. Sequinox is really, really good. Taurus the Taurus. Squeasel. Oh, Ferdinand the Bull. A great classic. My father was Mr. February. God, these are all really good answers. This is a hard one. This is a creature too perfect to be easily named. I love maybe like, oh, well, see, is the species of this thing maybe a sequinox? And then we just don't ever talk about the fact that it's part squid? Because then it could be Cecil the Sequinox. That sounds very sci-fi, and I'm pretty here for it. Cecil February the Sequinox. Is that too much? What? Fuck it. Whatever. No, nothing's too much. I decide what's too much, and that's not too much. I love Cecil. Okay. Cecil the Sequinox. Cecil February the Sequinox. Welcome, Sharkopologist. You showed up just in time for the naming. It's going laboriously because this creature's too perfect for one name. But thank you for the re-up on the subscribe. Okay. All right. Cecil February, the sequinox. It's not too hard for me to say. I can say it. It's not too hard. It's perfect. Okay. Ha! A name that can't be pronounced like Cthulhu. Oh, we could name it. We could name. Well, here's the thing: is I can't say Mikvat consistently. It seems. But that would be cool. I like Cecil February, the sequinox. I feel great about that. It hits a lot. It hits a lot of the high points for me. he's your angel and your devil. I love that meme so much. Okay, God, what perfect creature! A perfect creature, a perfect name. This is a great session, gang. This is an exceptionally good stream. That's how I feel about this one. Start thinking outside the box. Okay. All right. So it's been 2 hours. I think with that, this is the moment. God, look at this creature. It's so good. I love it so much. I never want to stop looking at this. Cecil. What a beauty. Okay. This thing might have hitherto unknown hypnotic powers. In fact, I'm going to say for sure it definitely has. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out for this weird, great stream. It was great, and I'm glad you were all here for it. I'm gonna do some glamour shots of this. I think I'm gonna see if I can't get a good rotating animation on it, and I'll post whatever it is on Twitter, and you guys can find it there. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.